Good evening, welcome and thanks for joining the tourism news on CHTV. The news is brought to you by
CH Travel and Tour. With CH Travel and Tour, they offer services like flight ticketing, hotel booking, visa assistance, car rentals, study abroad. You can contact them on 024 306 8558, 024 306 8558, or you can contact them on their landline 030 231 8932, 030 231 8932.
I am Cassandra Kweku. Coming up, Ghana Tourism Authority to train 200 graduates as professional tour guides. Okanta community seeks government support to develop new tourism site with mountain attraction. These and many other stories coming up. Now let's settle for the news in details. The Ghana Tourism Authority has announced the initiative to train and certify 200 graduates as professional tour guides in a bid to improve standards and create employment in the tourism sector. CEO of the Ghana Tourism Authority, Mami Efo-Adjatto, made this known at a stakeholder engagement and swearing-in ceremony at the Ghana Tourism Federation's functional committees in Accra. She explained that the Graduate Tourism Employment and Mobility Program will equip young graduates with practical skills in professional tour guiding and integrate them into key areas of the tourism value chain.
We are not only making them tour guides or training them into tour guides, but we are also going to make sure that we give them mobility, we give them cars, EV cars that they are going to drive. So each person will have a car to go home with, and this car is supposed to make sure that we mitigate the shortage of transportation when it comes to commercial transport in the system. You know, when people come here, they take very tiny cars and they have huge suitcases and all of that. So we're going to change the face of that. We're going to make sure that these graduates are given decent big cars that people's luggages can go into, so they can pick them right from the airport straight into their hotels, right from their hotels to the various tourism sites in the country. But this car module is a work and pay, and we are working with EcoBank, we are working with UMB Bank, we are working with the IFC, we are working with a number of financial institutions to make sure that this program is sustainable.
Mrs. Efo-Adjatto noted that the initiative is not only about training, but also about creating enterprise opportunities, improving service delivery, and enhancing the overall visitor experience in Ghana. She further stressed that strengthening professionalism and standards is key if Ghana is to position itself as a competitive global tourism destination. Ghana's ambition to become a leading hub for medical tourism is gaining momentum. The African Medical Tourism Council strengthens global partnerships to boost healthcare delivery and international appeal. The African Medical Tourism Council has engaged world-renowned plastic surgeon Michael Obin in a strategic meeting held in Accra. The discussion focused on positioning Ghana as a competitive destination for medical tourism through collaboration, skills development, and improved healthcare standards. Dr. Obin expressed optimism about Africa's potential in the global healthcare space, stressing that the right partnerships and investments can attract international patients while enhancing local care. AMTC leadership says the collaboration forms part of a broader effort to drive innovation, create jobs, and build a sustainable medical tourism industry in Ghana and across the continent. And to the next story, Ghana's Foreign Affairs Minister Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa has clarified the distinction between visa-free and free visa as the country rolls out new policy granting visa-free entry to all African nationals. According to the minister, visa-free means travelers from African countries can enter Ghana without obtaining a visa prior to arrival, unlike a free visa, which still requires an application process but at no cost. He explained that the initiative is part of efforts to promote regional integration, boost tourism, and strengthen economic ties across the continent. The policy is expected to make travel into Ghana more accessible, position the country as a leading hub for Pan-Africa collaboration and movement. Mr. Ablakwa emphasized that the move aligns with broader continental goals of easing mobility and fostering unity among African nations.
Free visa simply means if you're an African, you don't pay the cost for the visa. You don't pay. Whereas our friends from other parts of the world will be paying about $250 when we roll out the e-visa regime. You as an African will not be required to pay the $250. But it doesn't mean that you will not go through the visa application process. You will go through, you will be vetted. Our consular officers will screen, will make sure that you meet the requirement, you don't have any criminal record, because remember the system is linked to criminal databases, multiple criminal databases. And if you have any criminal record, if we think that we are not convinced as to exactly what your agenda is, why you want to come to Ghana, we still reserve the right to stop you, in as much as we are welcoming everybody and embracing all Africans.
Still on the Foreign Affairs Minister, he has clarified key eligibility requirements for Spain's immigration amnesty program, stressing strict background checks for all applicants.
All the applicants who qualify to benefit, you must show proof, evidence, who need criminal record here, both in Spain and your home country. Government has worked out modalities. Sir, police report no. Yedi insheshe atuho easy and convenient for all those who want to obtain those police reports.
Let's go for a commercial break, and when we are back, we'll continue with the other stories.
Welcome to CH Travel and Tour, where your journey begins. Whether you dream of studying abroad, working overseas, or exploring new destinations, we are here to make it happen. From study abroad programs and work abroad opportunities to hotel reservations and flight ticketing, we handle it all. With CH Travel and Tour, planning your journey is easy, safe, and reliable. Start your adventure today. The world is waiting, and we will take you there. Call us now on 030-231-8932 or 024-306-8558. CH Travel and Tour. Smart, innovative, trustworthy, and experienced.
Now back from the break, let's continue with the other stories. Engineer Daniel Degbe of the Environmental Protection Agency delivered a presentation highlighting the importance of responsible and sustainable operations within the hospitality sector during the swearing-in at the Accra City Hotel.
With EPA, before you start operating your hotel, you are given a permit to operate your hotel, and the permit comes with conditions. One of the major conditions you are required to meet is that you need to be resource efficient, so you report on the resources you use. You look at the energy you use, the water you use, whatever materials you use, and then also your waste management. And I believe that it cuts across, various sectors. And so, talking about resource efficiency, you are looking at integrating, it's an integrated approach to, managing your water, managing your energy consumption, environmental and financial resources. eliminating or minimizing your waste. And so basically, you see the diagram there. So you're looking at environmental protection, looking at your production efficiency and also social enhancement. Can we move on to the next slide? So when we talk about cleaner production, it's an integrated preventive approach to addressing some of the challenges that the hotels face. And so it's continuous, integrated, preventive. We look at your processes, we look at your products, and then the services you provide. What are the risks involved? And then how best do you address some of these, this risk? So we do energy audit. We do waste to energy assessment, biogas, biomass, basically renewable energy, and then also your water usage, and then industrial symbiosis assessment. And so when we talk about industrial symbiosis assessment, we did some work with UNEP where you link waste that is generated, it becomes a raw material to another company that makes use of the waste that you have generated. So it doesn't end up in the landfill. Currently, as we speak, we are running out. We don't have a landfill. And we are pushing that all the sectors should, make use of the waste that is generated. And so you transfer the waste to someone else that makes use of the waste. Yeah, we can move on. So why do we need RECP in our various facilities? You reduce consumption of your resources and you save some money. Reduce pollution and also save the environment. Can move on to the next slide. Yeah, so there are several benefits that comes with it. And so, like I've mentioned, you make savings, which becomes beneficial to the company. And you reduce pollution prevention and all that.
Away from Ghana, authorities in Nigeria are moving to avert fare hikes and potential flight disruptions as the country's aviation sector faces pressure from rising fuel costs. The airline operators of Nigeria say the situation is becoming unsustainable, with some airlines already forced to ground operations. Government is now moving to engage industry players with an emergency meeting planned to find a lasting solution while stressing the sector's importance to the national economy. However, Aviation Minister Festus Keyamo is urging local airlines to avoid increasing fares or suspending flight, despite a sharp rise in the price of Jet A1 fuel. Away from that, the Greater Accra representative on the Council of State, His Royal Majesty Nene Droloboso Adamte I, has stated that tourism is largely shaped by people. He explained that individuals such as celebrities, influencers, cultural figures, and local personalities play a key role in making destinations attractive, interesting, and memorable to visitors.
Everywhere I went in Jamaica, the fact that I was a Ghanaian stirred in them a desire to visit Ghana. And anyone who comes to your country for a visit is a tourist. And anyone who comes to Accra and goes back to their regions, as long as they don't live in Accra, they are tourists. Any visitor to any place other than the place of your birth, the place of your domicile, you are a tourist. We haven't taken our tourism too serious. But anywhere you go in the world, there's a sound you hear. And the sound is provoked by one man. He's dead, but he's still speaking. You may be dead physically, but you still live. So in reality, people who impact the world don't die. Their name lives, their music lives, their books lives, and their instruction still lives in the hearts and minds of those who allow themselves to take wisdom to another level. The simple statement put forth by a very important icon of Jamaica, who is more important than any political figure, Bob Marley, simply said, come to Jamaica and everything is going to be all right. He has demonstrated that tourism is not politics, and politics should not be tourism. Our biggest problem in Ghana is that we are hindering our value, hindering our influence, hindering our prosperity, hindering our wealth, because we are confusing genuine business opportunities and national dignity with politics. No matter who comes in the office in Jamaica, Bob Marley is your icon. So tourism is not about government. Tourism is about personalities, or those who make a place so attractive that people don't want to stay away but come close. We always try our very best to be photocopies. What is our problem? We always copy what others have done and copy it right. And when they even move on, we're still holding on to what they left behind. If we are going to take this gathering very serious, then we are going to find out that nothing can stop our collective prosperity or our greatness or the industry or the group or company that you represent or you're part of. There are so many networks, but I conclude that networks that doesn't lead you to proper connection is waste of time. What we need is connection. Can we connect the dots? What will make this gathering, these new officials that are going to be recognized or sworn in, and everyone here present, leave this place challenged to take the little that you have and multiply it. We have a beautiful country. We have amazing stories to tell. We have a beautiful culture to represent. And we have opportunity to make the diaspora find it difficult to stay away from Ghana. We have people who come here with plaited hairs, but they come here and have their hair changed. We have something to give, something to represent, but we are waiting. And how long are we going to wait? Let's take these gatherings quite serious. Let's change our minds, and let's be resolved or resolute that we are going to take opportunities. It's good to pray, but it's good to act. There are so many people who take advantage of crises, because in crises, that is when others thrive. This is the best time, with what is happening in the world, to move tourism in Ghana to another level. And if we can actually add to this discussion that we have to have what we call certain national marks or national roles or national responsibilities or national tasks which should not be touched by any political party, but should allow for the citizens to drive, then I'll tell you, once the people are moving the country forward, the country makes money, people make money, and Ghana becomes happy. What do you have that you can actually make use of? We have every right to make tourism in Ghana so attractive that people cannot stay away from us.
Accra by Night, an initiative by the Ghana Tourism Development Company, is celebrating a year after introduction last year. The initiative is designed to promote Accra's vibrant nightlife and major attractions. The Accra by Night experience will take participants on a guided tour across some of the capital's most popular destinations, blending entertainment, culture, and social interaction. The tour will feature stops at the lively Osu Night Market and the iconic Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park, among other attractions, offering patrons a unique opportunity to explore the city after dark. GTDC says the initiative forms part of the effort to boost domestic tourism and highlight Accra's growing nightlife scene. The experience is scheduled for Friday, April 24th, 2026, with departure from the Accra Tourist Information Center. The program is expected to attract both residents and visitors as Ghana continues to provide leisure and cultural tourism. also, residents of the Okanta community are calling for government and tourism authorities to support the development of a newly discovered natural site, which features a massive mountain with strong ecotourism potential. The site, located within the Suhum municipality of the eastern region of Ghana, is said to have impressive natural scenery and cultural significance, making it suitable for hiking, sightseeing, and tourism activities. Community leaders say the area could become a major attraction if developed with proper infrastructure and promotion. They are therefore appealing to the Ghana Tourism Authority and other stakeholders to assess and invest in the site. Residents believe the projects could create jobs, boost local businesses, and position Okanta as a new tourism destination in Ghana. And the country's preparations towards the 2026 World Cup are taking a new and more collaborative direction as the sports minister outlines a national strategy that brings tourism together, creative art, key economic sectors to project the country's image on the global stage. The sports minister Kofi Adams says the initiative is designed to move beyond football, using the World Cup as a platform to promote Ghana's culture, tourism, and economic opportunities. He explained that since the early stages of Ghana's qualification campaign, sporting events have been organized in collaboration with the Ghana Tourism Authority to strengthen national branding and fan engagement. According to him, the creative arts industry has played a key role in this effort, with entertainers such as Shatawale and Stonebwoy actively involved in energizing national football-related events. The minister further revealed that key stakeholders were recently brought together at a fundraising event at the Ministry of Finance, attended by the President and other government officials, to mobilize support for the World Cup campaign. He asked that institutions including the Ghana Investment Promotion Center, the Ghana Cocoa Board, and the Cocoa Processing Company are being engaged to promote investment opportunities and showcase Ghanaian products during the tournament period. The minister emphasizes that the World Cup is not just about football, but a national platform to project Ghana's full cultural and economic strength to the world. Now let's take a breather before we move on to the travel lifestyle segment.
Welcome to CH Travel and Tour, where your journey begins. Whether you dream of studying abroad, working overseas, or exploring new destinations, we are here to make it happen. From study abroad programs and work abroad opportunities to hotel reservations and flight ticketing, we handle it all. With CH Travel and Tour, planning your journey is easy, safe, and reliable. Start your adventure today. The world is waiting, and we will take you there. Call us now on 030-231-8932 or 024-306-8558. CH Travel and Tour. Smart, innovative, trustworthy, and experienced.
Good day everyone, and welcome to today's segment where we'll be sharing opportunities that would shape your life. I am Gripman from CH Travel and Tour, and I'm joined by my colleague Ken, who has extensive knowledge when it comes to study abroad. Today, he's going to help us unpack and unravel on what it means to study abroad and what every student needs to know before making one of the biggest academic and financial decisions. Hello, welcome Ken.
Thank you, bro.
How you doing?
I'm good. And you?
Everything going on fine?
Yeah.
How's your week been?
It has been going on smooth here. Everything's fine.
Fine. So today we are here to throw more light on study abroad.
Sure.
So can you please enlighten us on what it means to study abroad?
Okay. When we talk of study abroad, it simply means taking some time out of your country to study in another country. You know, some may prefer to study in Europe, others may prefer to study in Australia, America, and even some parts of Africa, yes, because we have diasporans who are studying here in various universities, yes. So study abroad simply means taking your time out of your country to study in another country.
All right, so what should a student consider first before choosing a university to study abroad?
One thing I always advise my students of is you should consider your choice of study.
Okay.
That's your program. Yeah. You should know the program that you want to study. Because I remember some time ago I had a student who wanted to study in the UK. He did engineering here in Legon. Yes. Now a person to ask with masters.
Sure.
So it wasn't specific with the kind of field he wants to study. But so I had to give him some options to choose. So I gave him civil engineering, geomatic engineering, mechanical engineering.
Sure.
Yes. So out of these three, he chose two. Yes, and he's now in Coventry University.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. So, what are the educational background to see if I'm a student and I need to, or I want to enroll in a university outside the country? What should be my educational background and some of the documents I would need to apply for study abroad?
So the minimum educational background should be SHS. Yes, so when you have your SHS qualifications, you can apply for diploma programs or degree programs. Then after that, you continue with your bachelor's, master's, and PhD programs. And the documents needed are your academic transcripts, your certificates, your CV, letter of purpose, letter of recommendation, etc. Yeah, we have a lot. So when you get in, we'll take you through the process as well. Yeah.
And what are some of the working opportunities when it comes to study abroad?
So with the working opportunities, you can be in school and still be working. Yes, so we have some short-term rules related to your field of study. Yes, so you can be in school while also working as well.
That's fine. That's fine. And do we provide accommodation when it comes to study abroad?
Yeah, most of the schools comes with accommodation. So you definitely get accommodation when you apply for a study abroad.
To say I'm a student, why should CH Travel and Tour be my number one option when it comes to study abroad?
Okay, CH Travel and Tour should be your first option because you make your application easier and faster. We take our time to take you through every process step by step because we are smart and we have experience and we are trustworthy as well.
That has been really insightful, and
sure.
Thanks for sharing with us
for
what it means to study abroad. So what would be your final words to students who are interested in applying for schools outside the country?
Look no further than CH Travel and Tour. We are located at Dasum and Paris, opposite CBG. You can contact us on 024-306-8558 or 050-912-3404.
Sani Bonani, I will be a marketer.
Carol Javad, I will be a dietitian.
Assalamu alaikum, I will be an international lawyer.
Merhaba, I will be a pharmacist.
Inshallah, I will be a diplomat.
Makadini, I will be a civil engineer.
All right, thank you once again for joining us on today's segment. This is CH Travel and Tour, and we help not only with your study abroad, but with your visa applications, your passports, your birth certificates. When it comes to your car rentals, we are number one. When it comes to your hotel reservations and your ticketing, look no further than CH Travel and Tour. Thank you once again for watching.
CH Travel and Tour. Smart, innovative, trustworthy, and experience.
It's all about the Shona, Mpuano, Futa, Haya, 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 and then you begin, come on. Well, I said that, young Puano, and you're not awful. No, Mamma, yet to Yama, in Fungu Yapu, Yawadoye, and Puano, Kekawia, Yawadoye, so Konama, Pai. Dine who fell. Shoreline just the beach, I let the dead dell. Wanna see vomits, you can see many secrets to tell. Pleasures of life we can't buy ourselves. And boy, I know you me that. This story know they hear it rewrite. Yeah, was you, yeah, thank God for beach life. The womb of the sea so pregnant, full of life. Wondrous creatures, day for us, day and night. Tardy, second D, stroke with a body. The sun sets over coconut trees proudly. Tawala on Wednesdays, you might find me. Mitubola Gumpo Noah, shall you find me? I preach what I practice. A whole lot of plastic, it'll get drastic. Shall it not be funny, not comedy or slapstick? A hammer, so like birthday gifts, I had to rap this. Iradi, we are saying, Ubrunia, dear say, I, Igupumu. Manifesting every council, I thought you knew. No. Back and forth, ping pong. Beach, more filth and fish, you can test such a what we for do. It all depends. Then we need sea defense. Let the children play. A flower to wait. Pram could be take on any day. Bojo Beach, white sands, Buswa, you don't say. At the end of the day, yeah, was you, yeah. Ada, yeah, was you, yeah. Afasini to a flower. Keta, Anglonga. Hey.
for coffee. Every country all casayo. Bra. Ya wadzoyo. Aya.
And this is all for the tourism news on CHTV. But before, let's take a recap of the headlines. Ghana Tourism Authority to train 200 graduates as professional tour guides. Okanta community seeks government support to develop new tourism site with mountain attraction. Thanks for joining the news. Cassandra Kweku, have a nice day.